YouTube, Zambs Bulls out back with another banger video. In this video, I'm gonna talk about how everybody ducked Terence Crawford. Now they're mad that he's about to get a Canelo Alvarez opportunity. Let's get it. First of all, in these YouTube forums, right? And I was guilty of this when I was a casual in boxing, right? All you hear is Terence Crawford don't have a resume. He only got one good win. Blase, blase, blase. That's all you hear, right? But nobody mentions how Crawford was blackballed from top opposition. It's not like he ducked the top opposition. In fact, it's the complete opposite. The top opposition ducked Terence Crawford and blackballed him. Especially the PBC. Now I'm about to name all the fighters who ducked him and tell me something in common about all these fighters that he wanted to fight. Right? The PBC had the whole welterweight, 140 and 154 division down there. First of all, they had Keith Thurman, Duck Bud, Ugas, Duck Bud, Danny Garcia, Duck Bud, Mikey Garcia, Duck Bud, Errol Spence, Duck Bud, Jermell Charlo, Duck Bud. Imagine all these dudes actually fought Terence when he was calling him out. Imagine Terence. I know Terence would have whooped Keith Thurman ass. Terence would have had Keith Thurman on his resume. Cool. Terence would have had Ugas on his resume. Cool. Danny Garcia didn't want no parts of Crawford. Mikey Garcia moved up to fight Errol, but hey, he didn't want no parts of Bud. Right? Errol Spence waited 5 years to fight Crawford. He could have fought him earlier. I respect him for fighting, but he could have fought earlier. And Jermell Charlo, Duck Bud. Right? All these dudes duck Bud around similar times. Jermell Charlo ducked right after Errol, and Keith Thurman all the way down to Mikey ducked. They didn't even fight him. Right? So what all these dudes have in common? Guess what all these dudes have in common? Keith Thurman or your Dennis Ugas, Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia, Errol Spence, and Jermell Charlo. They all was PBC fighters. Right? I don't know if Mikey was, but I think everybody else was. So they was all PBC fighters. So everybody ducked Bud, especially the whole PBC. They blackballed that man. The PBC was pretty much treating it like we got all the welterweight talent and all the belts on our side. Why would we give you an opportunity for you to beat our top guys and run us out of business? When in reality, they could have signed Bud for a long-term contract and had to beat up all their guys. Right? The PBC, I think that's why they didn't want to do it though, because Bud was with Top Rank and they was talking about he on the wrong side of the street. The way they seen it is, if you get the belts on one company, then you're gonna fight the guys on your company, right? But now that Turkey got in the boxing, he changing that bullshit narrative because they was talking about wrong sides of the street. Bob Arum was trying to do that to Devin, right? Talking about he on the wrong side of the street. So Devin signed the Top Rank and took all the belts. And Teofimo, I'm not even gonna talk about that dude. That dude is a loser. That dude went out of his way. First of all, he didn't want to make, because boxing a fraternity. When you fight somebody, you breaking bread with them. Not only did Teofimo not want to break bread with Devin, he wanted to make sure Devin didn't get an opportunity to get big paydays. He said if he beat Kambosos, he was going to vacate all the belts and make it hard for Devin to get undisputed. His literal words. I got a video on my phone of Teo saying this. His literal words saying he's going to vacate the belts and make it hard for Devin Haney to get undisputed. In fact, I'm about to play that shit right now if you think I'm lying. Because I'm about to play the video right now if you think I'm lying. I ain't got no reason to lie about shit like this. Where the video at? So you can't call me a liar. I just played the video for you. So Teofimo was gonna vacate. They was blackballing Devin. That's why they was blackballing Devin, and it was blackballing Terence. But Terence found a way to break through them cracks, right? So people criticizing Terence Crawford over a resume that he has no control over. If it was up to Terence, he would have fought all these dudes. He would have started with Keith, Ugas, Danny, Mikey, Errol, and Mel. He would have ran through all them dudes. But they didn't want to give him an opportunity because he was on the quote-unquote wrong side of the street. They was politicking. So if you're going to keep criticizing Terence Crawford's resume, criticize the dudes that didn't fight him instead. You're going to criticize the dude who was begging for fights but didn't get them, but you're not going to criticize the dudes who didn't fight him. Right? It's like you push a narrative. It's like you set something up and then push a narrative, right? It's like putting drugs in the black community and saying, yeah, they addicted to drugs. No shit. It's like putting weapons in the black community and saying they killing each other. No shit. Who giving them the weapons, dickhead? So now he's fighting Canelo and the whole boxing world mad at him, talking about he chasing money. But if he got all the money fights that I just named early in his career, he wouldn't have to do this. If he fought Keith Thurman, Ugas, Danny, Mikey, Errol, and Mel, he wouldn't have to be fighting no damn Canelo because we would know he the truth. He would have beat all the names of welterweight, but they didn't want to give him an opportunity. They gave Terence Crawford the same treatment they gave to Black Murderers Row. They put him all in the pound for pound rankings, but Sugar Ray Robinson, none of these guys wanted to give him an opportunity, right? Coco Kid and all these other guys, Sugar ain't want to give him an opportunity, right? So at the end of the day, everybody dug Bud, Keith Thurman, Ugas, Danny Garcia, Mikey, and Mel. Errol ducked him for a while, but at least Errol fight him, which I respect. He fought him at some point. I respect it, but they still ducked him, right? And now he's getting a Canelo fight, and the whole world mad at him, calling his resume trash when he wanted to fight everybody, but they didn't give him the opportunity, right? But if I was Bud, I probably would have went over to PBC. If I was him, I probably would have went over to PBC to fight all the guys. Got me a good 5 contract deal, fought all the names I just named. 6 contract deal, fought everybody. But they were scared of him. They knew what type of fighter Bud was the whole time, and they were scared. But let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Till next time.